as always, I want to thank everybody for taking time to be here. We'll try to keep this to about 45 minutes as we normally do. Excited to have Amy and Krieger. Did I say it right, Amy? Yep. With AAA Innovations. And Amy, so I've been aware of AAA for a while. I think our team has, but Amy came to Louisville, I think last fall with Rob, with a teammate, kind of a rep from a different company that we work with. And they did a luncheon, and I just really liked Amy's energy. I liked the line that AAA had. And so we followed up with Amy after the fact. We did a presentation with just our team, which is something that we do, quite often when we're considering bringing someone on as part of our partner series, to make sure that we feel like it's a good fit, just with personality, company, the line, that they have things that we are excited for you, our customers, to see. And that was definitely the case. And so we're excited to have Amy here, and for the things that she's got to show you. You can see she's set up pretty well behind her. So there's going to be, a combination of a virtual presentation, and also you're going to, as best as we're able on video, get you to see some actual physical products. So yeah, I think that covers it. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Amy, and we'll get going. And again, reiterate, everybody, whether it be in chat or you want to just unmute and ask a question, please do that. This is meant to be very interactive, and we'll probably do the same. So Amy, it's all yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Lana, for having me on, and for Goodson. It's fun to set up my stuff in my home. I'm in my home because my family never really gets to see what I do. So this way they kind of get a view of what I do. But so I am, I'm with a company called AAA Innovations. I put the website in the chat, so if you want to pull that up or look at it while we talk about stuff. It's on my TV, but I just noticed that it looks like a big white blob, but it's okay. I've been in this industry 21 years, so I'm very versed on, what you guys are purchasing and what Goodson does. I'm a manufacturer's rep now, and I love being on this side because we, number one, we are in New Jersey, so it's a 2-day ship to you guys. And we've been around since 1909. So we've been making handheld umbrellas that long. So we like to say that we make the best umbrellas in the industry. They all come in eco-friendly packaging that says "We care." That is already on our packaging. So it's a great universal message for all your clients or recipients. And then we have an app on our umbrellas called Rain Alerts. So anytime there's a 60% chance of rain or more, your clients, your students, your employees, your patients, their phone will say, "Looks like rain. Don't forget to take your Goodson Supply umbrella with you today." So whoever the client is, that will generate on their phone. This code on the back of the Rain Alerts tag is what ties to your logo that will then pop up on their phone. They just download it on any platform. They all have a little green tag that says your umbrella is made with recycled materials and Rain Alerts. So this is a complimentary service that we offer. There's no setup, there's no charge, there's no monthly maintenance. You're getting free mobile advertising. So all of our handheld umbrellas come with that app. They all come in the eco-friendly packaging, and then they all are made with rPET. So now all of our canopies, they look the same as any umbrella in the industry. We didn't change the quality or the look, but they're all made with recycled bottles. So you're helping the environment not only in your packaging, but in the materials of the umbrella. This is our opening price point umbrella. It's a great personal size. It's windproof also. So if you're outside and it blows inside out, it didn't break. It's fine. So it's a windproof umbrella. It has a nice, strong, sturdy handle with a wrist closure. I'm not going to bore you to death with umbrellas, but in the South, we found that umbrellas are even great items for in the summer. So it's a great sun shade when you're going to sporting events, when you're going to the races, when you're out and about. We also offer beach umbrellas too. And yes, I do have large sizes. We stock everything from a compact and even smaller than that one to a full golf size. This is one of our special golf umbrellas because this one has a light. So when you go to your car at night, there's a light inside. So your future looks bright with us. Don't worry, we have you covered. Lots of great messaging, safety. If it's daytime, you just turn it off with the button. So it turns on and off with a button. It is a special item. We do offer just a great basic short stick and long stick golf umbrella. We even have golf umbrellas that have been wind tunnel tested at Texas A&M up to 75 miles an hour, and they still held together. So we really make quality umbrellas at reasonable pricing. We can also do lots of specialty umbrellas. Over here in the corner, it's kind of hidden. You'll see like one that has a photo cover all over the outside. That's one of our full golf umbrellas. We can do something like that for as few as 300 pieces. Behind me, I have like an inverted golf umbrella that's on that little stool right there. Also, we can do things like special handles. So if you've got a mascot, a logo, if you've got some sort of, I know this is Tennessee and I went to Georgia and I really don't like this umbrella, but it's so cute. So it's got the Balls dog. I don't even know, Smokey, that's his name. Smokey on the handle. It even has his little feet on the tip. So we can make specialty handles for as few as 1,000 pieces. If you can see near the blue and white chair, there's the Mary Poppins umbrella. We can do custom canopies for 100 pieces. So lots of different options, lots of different methods.
Amy, I just got to ask though, like, you guys have won back-to-back championships. That's still not enough. You still hate Tennessee. Like, I mean you own college football right now. So.
Here's the funny thing. I went to UGA with a client and they approved a golf handle umbrella, but nobody bought into it. Like, I'm like, come on, y'all, we're getting there. We're going to get there. I got to have a bulldog, and there's a new bulldog. I know you guys probably are not UGA fans. There's a new bulldog this weekend. So that's umbrellas. Then we have two other main product categories that we really specialize in. So I'm going to hit the middle one and then finish with the big shebang, which is all the fun stuff.
And just real quick, Amy, with that rain alert stuff, I'm guessing, so you said it comes with a tag that gives all the information there in order to like download the app and all that fun stuff. So if anybody gets that on all of your umbrellas.
Right, this comes on the umbrella. The only
Okay.
time we don't put this on the umbrella is if you've asked Goodson, like, hey, I really don't care about the rain alerts, then we will
Okay.
take these off. But they
Okay.
all still have that little tag because all of our umbrellas are trademarked rain alerts.
Okay.
So,
Fantastic.
but yes, this little marketing piece is attached. It's not additional. And this code on the back will be the code for your logo. Another neat thing, so like I know we have some insurance companies. Insurance agents love to have their name attached to the company. So for every 25 pieces, we can tailor the message to say, looks like rain. Don't forget to take your rain alerts umbrella. Oh, sorry. Don't forget to take your Amy Krieger with Aflac rain alerts umbrella. I was just using a Georgia company, but it can be, so you can drop a name into there. We just need a spreadsheet. So if you did 1,000 umbrellas that all have one same logo, but then every 25 pieces, we can tailor the message to drop in a name. So, Landon Wade with Aflac and on and on and on, John Smith and that sort of thing. So you can get very specialized to where this is almost like a business card. So it's just an added neat feature that we've done on our umbrellas. We've been doing it for about 6 years. So
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. So our second product category are bags and totes. Us as a company, we have overall gone green on everything that we can. So everything that we can make eco-friendly, we have done that without raising prices for all of you. So, and as a matter of fact, like our tents, we even lowered pricing this year, which is unheard of because usually new year, bigger, newer, larger pricing. So all of our tents, it's in the corner, but all of our 5x5 and 10x10 tents are made with rPET canopies now. Most of our bags now are made with rPET fabrics, or else they're made with 100% cotton, and 100% cotton is a recyclable fabric, so they're all sustainable. So we did a lot of great new beautiful styles. Like we have a bunch, they look like Lululemon bags. The shoulder straps adjust on the tote, so they come down. They have lots of pockets inside. we did a bunch of, and I'm gonna walk around now. So we did a bunch of duffels, and our duffels all come with carrying straps, super heavy duty zippers. This guy in the back, you can put your laptop or your personal products. It's got a place for your shoes on this side. All the pockets have zippers, so if you drop your keys in there, they're not going to fall out. So we did a bunch of duffels in this collection. We also have a bunch of beautiful backpacks. They have really heavy duty, heavyweight zippers, so real thick. The straps are padded, the back is padded. You can slide all of these onto your luggage, so they all have a pocket for your luggage. And then we also did like a duffel and a backpack that has a place on the front where you can slide in a towel, your blanket, your yoga mat. Again, it's got a pocket back here for your laptop, slides onto your luggage. They're really pretty pieces, really great materials. They're water repellent and they're rPET. We do a bunch of beautiful cotton canvas bags and totes, real fun fashion looks. And then what we're known for are custom made bags. So everything in the back corner back here in this corner, they're all made in the USA bags. So for 50 pieces, we can design bags and drop in logo linings. We can do different colored ends, several different shapes and sizes. Our boat bags, they start at 15 ounces, but are really great quality. They can stand up on their own. And we can add ribbon to the top. We can add linings inside. We have lots of other different styles and shapes that we do and are made in the USA. So basically we design a bag with you and Goodson and pick a shape based on budgets. And we can do custom linings on pretty much all of them. You can add shoulder straps and leather snaps and things like that. Where am I at on time?
So you're good. You got about 20 minutes left, but here I wanted to jump in. Yeah, we're in good shape. I did want to point out these bags, these custom bags in particular, I recall being one of the things that caught my attention at the luncheon that you had. And
yeah,
so again, as everyone knows, I mean, look, we've started with umbrellas and bags, and if you've bought this stuff in our industry or for your company or organization for any length of time, these are pretty, standard products. But what I liked, there was just a few little things I thought that I really liked. Yeah, and that bag in particular, I remember you had, and I think I see myself and even Goodson a little bit trending towards just loving little ways to elevate the customizations. And so what I love about this, and granted, these more customized projects, and I know Brett will identify with this, they require a little more hand holding on both sides. It's a little more effort on both of our parts to get something like that accomplished, to make sure we price it out. I mean, it's a little more work than just picking a stock product and putting a logo on it. But I think the outcome can very much be worth it. And so in regards to tote bags, that's what caught my attention, the levels of customization. I thought that was awesome. Wanted to make sure our customers knew about that. And then also on the umbrellas, the app is a nice add-on with the tag. Even the custom option that you kind of pointed out in the back, where you can do a full custom canopy if we can get the quantity right. So anyway, those are just some little things to point out. Like, while these might be relatively common items you're all familiar with, the slightly elevated opportunities of customizations was one of the things that really we wanted to make sure you knew about.
And really, like, on a completely custom bag, 50 pieces is a great minimum, and they're made in the USA. So then our last product category, I can talk today, is outdoor living. So you'll see behind me, I have chairs, I have refrigerators, I have coolers. So we do a lot of different products. We're probably going to switch to my website here in a minute, but just wanted to show you some of them. Like, this is a mini portable personal refrigerator. So you can put this in your golf cart, in your car, in your boat, in your bathroom to hold your products or your medicines. At your desk for students. So inside, it's got a removable shelf, and then it has several different cords. So you can plug it to an outlet or a USB. So you can plug it into your USB wall or charger or computer or car. It also is unique in that it'll switch from warm to cold. So if you want to keep your coffee warm or your soup warm, and then you can switch it down to cold. This is the mini size. And then we do a small and a medium, but they all have carrying handles, so they are portable. They can go with you.
Amy, does that get a full color print on the front, or is that just one?
I can, yes, I can do a full color print on the front.
Okay.
We did, this is a new cooler for us this year. So it's made with recycled materials. It's got your green tag on it. It's a cooler tote. So it comes with a carrying strap. You can lock it down to a cube size, or then you can use it like a tote. And then when you're done, it folds flat. So, and it's completely waterproof, all recycled materials. We stock it in red, royal, and black. It can be embroidered or screen printed transfer. This is an embroidery logo on the front. We also provide completely sublimated custom cooler totes. So this is another leak-proof, waterproof cooler. It's got plastic on the handle, so when you load it down, it's not going to cut into your hands. I noticed that the other day. I had one that didn't have padded straps and it hurt. This one also has a bottle opener. These are fully sublimated and made in the USA in 3 weeks. So it starts white, so we can make it an all over solid color. So if you have like a PMS color that most people don't print with, we can make it a solid green, a solid purple. We can do fun, obviously, fun graphics all over it. Even the bottom has been sublimated. It's got pockets, and it's got a really thick, heavy duty cooler liner. All of the chairs you see back here, so let me tilt this down. So this is our new beach lounger, this black chair here. It's made with RPET fabrics. It can, go in lots of different formations. It can recline like the 80s style. We also have the webbing chair that we are stocking, so we can fully sublimate that little white piece along the back. And it comes in red, royal, and black. This new chair is new for us. I think I tilted it up too high. Sorry, let me go back down. Okay, so this guy, this is an example of a custom print that we did on an umbrella too. So this is one of our inverteds. But for 300 pieces, we did an all over print. Since I was going that way, I might as well grab it and show you. But just, lots of branding opportunities. So this guy was what I was talking about. So this is like an old school retro fishing chair. Can be fully sublimated, but when you're done, you just slide the piece out and it goes in the back. I put it in backwards, but you can carry it away with you. So that's a new chair for us. And then if you go to our website, let me see, can I share my screen?
Yes, you should be able to.
Okay. We'll stop. Okay. Where is the website? There it is. So this, I don't know if you guys want to, this pulled up. So this is the pickleball set that's new for us. So you get 2 paddles, the ball, and a carrying case. So lots of imprinting areas. This is part of the kit that is on this call from Goodson. But wanted to show you on our website, if you go under outdoor leisure, lots of different chairs, coolers, let me condense down. We also do these beautiful, we have a collection of solar powered Bluetooth speakers. So this is the party lamp, but what's neat about it is they all have a solar panel in the top that if it's sunny, it will play your tunes and charge your phone all day long. This guy has a party lantern, so it does this, it does the glowing. What's neat is we have a whole collection that you have, it's like a multi-purpose. So this is all of the solar powered Bluetooth speakers. So all of these round fronts that you see on them, even on our cooler, it's an Bluetooth speaker on the left side, this little black circle, then your solar panel, and then this little port right here is where you can charge your phone, or you can fully charge it at home, and then it'll play inside or at night for about 3 hours. So all the pieces, you've already got a built-in charger speaker. It's all solar powered, so it's good for the environment. And like many of the pieces will carry your drinks. So this guy is a backpack with a removable carry bag. And then we have like a collapsible cooler. That's what this is. We have a dry bag option. We have a full metal cooler, like your Coleman type coolers. We have a patio umbrella. Now the patio umbrella does not have the speaker, but it will charge your phone. And then we do what's called a party lantern. So this guy will float in the water. It will hang from your boat, from your camping gear, from your dorm. And then it has a light itself. So it can be a lantern or it can be a party light. So you can even hook 2 of these up if they're floating in a pool. So lots of fun outdoor things. We also do great for events. So if you're looking for items for events, like we have, well, let me go back, sorry. Like for events, we have like menu boards, we have portable bars if you're using for your marketing materials or for drinks. We also do lots of different chair options. So Adirondacks, this guy is made with plastic and wood. So it's recycled bottles, and then it'll fold it flat. So you can carry your Adirondacks around more easily. All of our new hard coolers, we are the official provider for Igloo. So we can do Igloo style coolers. We have like a wood chest cooler. This is a really neat new cooler from Igloo. It has a steel plate look. So lots of masculine construction, incentive type pieces, rewards. You hit your sales number, lots of decorating opportunities. So we can do full wraps on the top of an Igloo, or we call our coolers Sasquatch coolers. So they are made in the same factory as the 4-letter Y word, but they have all the rubber closures. They have the screw release water valve. They're just like that cooler, but we changed ours because we're in the branding industry. So we made ours smooth, so you can do a big, full, beautiful wrap on the top, on the front, on the outside. We can even do a logoed inside lid as well. This guy has a really nice carrying handle. We do cornhole cooler, which is really fun. So that leads me into our next category, which is games. So we do a lot of games. So you can buy these for events like Plinko Ball, or you can buy them as, thank yous, incentives, as family day. This guy has, so this is portable pickleball. So it's got a full metal 12-foot net that you can snap together. There's only 5 different pieces here that snap together along the bottom, and then your net, and then you've got the paddles and the balls. So it all comes apart and you put it back in your bag. So you can carry it to the beach, to the park, in your backyard, at your friend's house. So that's our new pickleball set. We also do like cornholes and bucket toss, baseball toss, football toss. And then what like we have different refrigerators that we do. We also do the smokeless fire pit. So ours comes with a carrying bag and the hot mitts, the hot handles. So you can port this one around. It's truly is the medium size of Solo Stove. It's made just like it, but it's about $100 less than the Solo Stove. We will laser etch it. It's a 1-piece minimum. So another great thing about us is that we have really low minimums. So 1 piece, 3 piece, 6 pieces, 12 pieces. You don't have to buy 50 of these. So that's another great thing in working with us. We do grill aprons with all your grill tools on the front. There's wine and cheese set. This guy was what we have a patio heater, which I know we're headed into summer, but maybe thinking for holiday gifts, for end of season, that sort of thing, for next winter. We also do a portable wood burning pizza oven. So this is just like the Uni that you might have seen at Williams Sonoma or any of the nice cooking stores. So in the back, you put your wood pellets, and then that front piece pulls off, and you can put your little pizzas inside, have a pizza party, do an event as a thank you, incentives, things like that. And we will laser etch your logo here on the front, your logo. on the front. We do grills and lots of event types. So that's just like the Weber grill you see there. We logo down towards the bottom so that your logo doesn't melt off. So we even do a portable fire pit. So this one requires wood in it, but it folds up into a carrying bag. This is a really neat guy that loses its effect on our website. So this is a grill that is portable, but then when you get there, you open it up and you can put charcoal in the bottom and then you can do your grilling. So it's super fun. You take these out when you're finished, put them in like a, a large size, like industrial plastic bag to carry them. So you don't, get the grill marks in your car, but you fold the grill in half and now you can take it to your next event or take it home. So we do lots of, fun outdoor lifestyle, entertaining, being at home, going to events, things like that. So,
Well, I was going to jump in here real quick, Amy. I mean, so I wanted to deliberately stay out of everything that you went over, and there because this to me was one of the real reasons I wanted to have you guys on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I genuinely love the options that you guys have with the umbrellas and the tote bags, and I especially love the customizations, but a lot of this kind of stuff is, to me, it always, and Brett and I talk about this, it's always like a lot of these kind of things don't necessarily make their way into where we're making suggestions, around particular requests. And it kind of falls in the category of like, a lot of times people see it and they go, man, I didn't even realize we could do, a pizza oven, or I didn't know we could do, you can get Solo Stove, but I didn't know maybe we could do something that's on par for a lower price at a one-piece minimum. So what I love about these kind of things is that it at least broadens the perspective, especially of all of our clients, of like, hey, I didn't realize this stuff was available to me. And it's we don't necessarily know exactly how you might use it, but we think it's really important that that it's available.
Well, and a lot of times those type of things are being used. So people are thinking outside the box when you're doing an incentive or a rewards or years of service. We've even seen, like, we offer a lot of patio umbrellas. Let me go back to sharing. So I've even seen, for closing gifts, a lot of people have done the baskets, the mugs, the tumblers, the paintings, but lately we've been doing a lot of market umbrellas. So let me show you. This is our newest one. So this guy is a retail inspired one. So you can do it blank as a closing gift, as a thank you gift. Put in your back deck, or we can logo it, obviously. But it's navy, white, black with the fringe on the bottom, and it's RPET. So just, for case studies, thinking of new things for new purposes. So instead of maybe just doing a cooler, now we can do a cooler with your logo on the outside and then maybe a fun graphic on the inside. So let me get to one of those that shows you how we can really customize that.
So really quick, Amy, I do want to jump in. One of the things we talked about yesterday when we kind of ran through things, and something that I want our customers to know, is that as everyone on this call knows and everyone that will watch in the future, we're big on sampling. Obviously, these items are a little different to sample than some of the smaller, lower priced items that we can sell at times. So obviously samples are available on all these items that you see. And generally, just as a general rule of thumb, if the retail price of the item is $15 or less, we can for the most part send those samples to you at no cost and follow like our normal sample process. For more expensive items like you're seeing here, these coolers and stuff, if we wanted to sample them, no problem. We would basically just sell at what is the highest quantity. So like if you could go into one and just show so that people understand what I mean, if you pull this up and you're like, oh, I'd really like to see this thing in person, we would bill essentially that 500 unit price of $192 for that sample is about where that would end up. And we can probably work on that a little bit too, but just because of the price point of some of these items, if we wanted to do samples, we need to cover the cost of those things a little differently than normal. Right. But we can do it. So.
Yeah. And are there any more questions or anything that, like, I know I showed a lot of stuff, but we're here to help you guys. If there's an event coming up, for instance, we had a client that was looking at doing blankets or umbrellas, and they were talking about wanting people to use them at sporting events. Well, if if you have a blanket, it's in your lap. If you want everybody to see your logo, an umbrella's up in the air. So, we have lots of different case studies that might help you like understand, well, that's why the umbrella might be better than doing something you would traditionally think of too.
Do you mind just pulling up the larger like refrigerators and kind of showing those off? I know that's one of the things that I'm really excited about. I don't know why. I've just always liked the thought of doing a custom refrigerator, but I also think that it makes sense for anybody who's bringing folks into the lobby who wants to keep maybe some water bottles in like a branded fridge or something like that, whether it be in a bank or an insurance office or something like that. Just having one of these, if it's tastefully done, obviously, but I think it'd be really, really cool to do something like that as well.
Right, and our refrigerators are the coldest in the industry. So we really worked hard to make sure that when you put your drinks in there, they come out frosty, not lukewarm or barely chilled. So that's a unique feature on all of our refrigerators. We do the mini size and we can logo the door. We can do the front. It's just an additional setup, but we do the medium size, and then I call this they call it the countertop. So it's about as tall as a countertop refrigerator. So yes, we stock those, again, low minimums. All of our tents, I was talking about those earlier. So we do 10 by 10, 5 by 5. We can do fully sublimated walls and backs. They're made with rPET fabrics. They come with wheeled cases. You can even do feather banners and table throws to go with these. So one piece minimums, really great pricing. With our 10 by 10, you'll notice it says Kong tents. So they got nicknamed that because when we were making them, we didn't want to have the lower grade quality, inexpensive kind that you can buy at like Walmart and Academy. These are like your nicer grade quality. And like some of the guys in the factory can actually hang from them like King Kong. So that's why they got named the Kong tents. So we do great, beautiful tents too as well.
I do appreciate you pointing out the thing about the refrigerators keeping things cold, because I'll admit that when I was seeing them, I'm like, it looks cool, but functionality is something that isn't always important on the items that we sell, but definitely for a lot of the things that you're representing here, like Adirondack chairs and refrigerators and all these kind of things, it's like that's a great item, but I know that people on this call in the back of their mind on some of it's like, oh, that's a cool idea, but doesn't keep drinks cold. That's a cool idea, but how sturdy is that chair? That's a cool idea, but all these kind of things, because they're thinking about how do these things live in the real world, because they're going to have to. And I think that's the other thing is I feel very confident in just the quality of the AAA, products that they've been designed from the standpoint of they're going to live in whatever environment they're supposed to live in and do it well.
Right. And we've really taken the time to make quality products with quality features, snaps, zippers, things like that, chairs that can last. And we do have though lower price points, and like we have a great camp chair and it's a great price point. But if you want a sturdier one, you might look at, doing like the woven chair or one of our beach chairs, or so it also depends on what you're wanting to use them for. The more we know, the more we can help provide you with options or reasons why it might be great to do or things like that. So yeah, we really do strive. We do special packaging too. So like that party lantern I showed you that floats, it comes in its own little box. Most of our items come in their own box. We can split ship for you. We can add things to it. So we've had a lot of clients that they wanted to do like a camping experience. So they sent us a note and a blanket, and we did a camp chair for them, and we wrapped it all together and shipped it out. So we can do all that for you too. It doesn't just have to be all of our products, although we try to keep we don't want to put 12 pieces together, but if we're just putting a few things, we can do that for you, a tumbler with a cooler, that sort of thing also. Yeah.
So does anybody, and I just want to reiterate, if you want to unmute, ask a question, pop it in the chat. We're coming down the home stretch here. I think we kind of talk about this a lot too, that look, our industry doesn't struggle with products. I mean, there's plenty of products, but so what I think our industry does struggle with sometimes is how do I align the right product with what I'm trying to accomplish for my customers and employees. And 99% of what we do is working with our clients to invest in essentially the relationships with either their customers or their employees. And then you kind of have this these like steps that by which you interact with both those parties. And these things then start to layer in as ways to, you know, to build your brand in the process of interacting with those groups. So when we have a presentation like this with a bunch of really unique items and really a bunch of kind of like bulky out on the fringes, like, wow, I didn't realize I could do some of those kind of things. What I would encourage, you know, and what we're trying to make sure that we do a better job of as a sales team and working with our clients is always thinking in terms of like, it can feel overwhelming at times just because there's so much to choose from. But the way that I have found consistently to just get my arms around it or help our customers get our arms around it is, you know, get excited about the products, but always think about it in terms of how am I trying to interact with my customers and my employees, and what items that I see here do I think could be used, you know, to that end. And then it starts to really help. And I think also gets exciting because then you're thinking about ways to, I mean, like Mallory asked about, and you mentioned, Amy, years of service. So there's like, okay, and we realize you can't, you know, every single point with which you interact with a customer and employee, you're not going to have the budget to send something or give them something. We understand that. But there's going to be a handful of those points where you will, and just picking the, you know, starting out picking one, picking two, picking three, and then figuring out what's a creative way to use some of these things for those
Right.
groups.
And I meant to say, I know we talked about this yesterday, you have a lot of not-for-profits. So we've been doing recently umbrellas as like a fundraising opportunity, because on this app, and I don't have my phone in front of me, so it's going to be hard to show, but I can send you it too. So this is how the home screen looks. So your logo here, the 5-day rain forecast for wherever they are in the world. And then right below all that, we can add a link to your website. So sign up, join, become a member, help us fundraise for our next event, you know, join our association. We can add that. So now your umbrella is either a thank you gift for, you know, joining the group, or an opportunity to say, hey, we'd really love for you to be part of it. Here's a way to, you know, log on here and join our association and enjoy an alert every time it's going to rain, you know, at no just additional charge. So it's a really neat way. We've been doing that a lot for a lot of, like, we did this for the Tennessee Alzheimer Association. So they gave out one color to one type of donor and a different color to another, but they all link back to a website. So we can add that too. We just need to know that when you're ordering that, hey, you know, I want to use this for my fundraising opportunity, or my thank you for becoming a member, or something like that too.
Yeah, that's excellent. Okay, well, we're at 10:45. Amy, I just want to thank you again for your time. I know you're busy, so I appreciate it, and I'm excited about the things that we've seen here. Last opportunity, feel free, like I said, to unmute or pop something in the chat. We'll just hang here for a couple of minutes, but if you got to get going, we understand. And I neglected to write down what, as I always like to do at the very end, is just kind of talk about what our May partner series is. I can't remember, so maybe Brett can pull it up, or Ross, but
oh, I have it right here on my screen.
but anyway, yeah, so we'll be doing a partner series in May, and the information will be coming out soon. So thanks again, everybody. Have a great day.